Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. I want to pour the Duett technique again, and even though I know the result will be different because I'm using a completely different resin than Olga from Kaplya Art uses, I thought I just go with the resin I have to hand, and it's the Ultracast Resin. So I'm starting mixing my colors, and the first color is the white. So you saw me dropping it in. And most of the products I'm using here are from Etter Art. So I don't need to repeat myself for every product. The pigment drops are Etter Art, so the resin and the resin inks. And also here. So I'm using here the Interference Champagne. It's a pearlescent mica, so I'm just mixing it very well in my little cup. Then I'm taking the next color, and it's the Caribbean. It's a resin ink, and it's a beautiful color. You see it in a second. So I'm going with a couple of drops till I'm personally satisfied. So this is something you need to figure out yourself, how how intense you want the colors, and yeah, what result you wanna achieve. So I'm just mixing it very well, and I'm happy with the color, so I leave it as it is. And then I'm mixing my color, and first I drop a little bit of the black pigment drops onto one coaster that I had, and I'm adding one drop of the blue pigment drop into my resin, and now I'm just taking a little tip of the black to make a very dark blue tone. So I thought that will mix, or that will match. So it's almost like a petrol tone I achieved, or not petrol, it's I guess more navy blue, really dark blue. So now I'm starting pouring my Caribbean color. And I needed to make a little bit of a break because my phone went. So, and now I finally start with the Caribbean. And I'm just pouring it along the edges. Just taking my time. No rush. I try to get it as even as possible. And we are not, we are not in a hurry. We are not in a run, especially when we do art. So always take your time and enjoy what you are doing. This is what I can give you as an advice. You need to enjoy what you are doing, and that's why I love to take my time for my pours. And yeah, so this is my Caribbean color gone. Now I'm taking this navy blue mix. It's really very dark blue. I'm pouring this along the edge as well. I know the original recipe has a black, but I thought I'd just take a dark blue just to make a change. But I think, it doesn't really matter as long as this color is much darker than the original color. This is my idea. I have no idea, but it's just my personal idea. So this is now the dark blue. And now I'm continuing with the Interference Champagne, and I'm also pouring just in circles, taking my time. And I love this when such an interference mica is in the resin, how it's blending and how it's adapting to the color. It's very beautiful and I like it very, very much. So, and that's this color sorted. And then I can come to my white, but you can already see in my pour that the mica is, going underneath the resin ink and the pigment drops. So it's always very interesting to see. So, and this is now my white. And I'm pouring where the colors are meeting, you will see it. And I'm just going in a circle. Doesn't it look wonderful how the colors are blending? I really love this. And that's why I'm loving to watch the whole process and how the resin is moving. So here's now my clear. Yeah, I'm with my container a little bit in the camera. I hope you don't mind. And now I'm just placing, or I'm just pouring the clear resin into my mold, pushing the colors out. And you can already see such a ring outside where the white has dropped and the other colors. So I'm quite curious if this is going to work, what the result is going to be. So always bear in mind also that with different molds you get different results, with different resin you get different results. And yeah, it's so much to consider with these techniques, but I think you can pour like the original technique but get a completely different result, and this is what I like about resin art. So this is now my clear placed, and just a quick torch here. Of course, always be careful using the torch. I didn't say this earlier. You can easily burn your mold or your resin. By the way, this is the crystal mold from resincourse.com. I got it from the dear Micah, so thanks Micah. And now I just let the resin do its magic. We'll only place some of glass stones and just a mixture of what I have, you see it in a second, into the center of my mold. So here are those white colors, colored glass stones or stones. I don't know if they are glass stones. I got them from Teddy. They are probably just stones. Then I have those black ones I pour into, or I'm giving into the center. And I just take everything I find, what I think will match. There are also coming some cracks. So there's a little bit of highlight in them, and I found those, they're a little bit like mint colored. And I thought, yeah, just go with them. I received them once from Sandra Rettich, so thank you again, Sandra. She just gave me a few because I didn't have so many glass cracks or glass stones. And these are my colors for the center. And I really love to work with these materials at the moment, because I think they give a pour a very natural look. That's what I'm thinking personally. But also this is a matter of taste and always how you think and how you feel about it. But anyway, I could not film a time lapse, but this is now the piece closed. But I'm afraid that the center won't be closed. But on the other hand, I don't mind, because I think it doesn't always need to be closed, because I think the open center gives a much more deeper 3D effect than when it's not. Yeah, you see the edges are still a little bit bendy, even though the whole piece was quite cured, but the edges, because it's so thin, they are still a little bit bendy. So I have to be careful, and just let's have a look. And look at that. Like I said, the center is not closed, but I don't mind at all. You can really see through, and you see the nice web effect in the background. And I love those petals. I love those striations and the blending with the Caribbean and the darker blue. Really like this a lot. So, and with the end result, I'm gonna love and leave you. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and see you hopefully for my next video. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.